jump. In case you couldn't tell, I love having a kid and I wouldn't trade it for the world. This is my review of the HTC Evo 4G LTE. I thought I was prepared to make this video and stand in front of this camera, but I'm not. There's just too much to talk about. If you're debating on getting this phone, get it. Seriously. This phone is full of so much win, you just have no clue. No clue. If you've had an HTC device, don't even think about it. Just get it. I've had this phone since May 24th, and I can tell you that I've used it every single day so far. Every day. I haven't even thought about going back to my Evo 3D. Not at all. I get consecutively 17 hours a day. And that's with full use. That's with playing Riptide, playing Grand Theft Auto. I even previewed the little movie app. You can actually make a little video on your phone, insert music, transitions, etc. from clips that are on your SD card. 17 hours. Ever since the very first charge, I've gotten more than a day out of this phone. More than a day. I can charge it in the morning and not have to charge it till the next morning, at least. I don't even know how they do it, since it's a built-in battery. And if you're someone that's on the edge because it's not a removable battery, count down to 10 seconds for me while this phone restarts. It says right here that it's going to restart in 3 seconds if I keep holding it down. Look at that, it restarted. If you're in a boot loop, just hold the power button down for 10 seconds. Let's wait till it starts up. It's funny, my Asus G74SX laptop, alright, I'm holding the power button down now. My Asus G74SX laptop has a SSD in it from Corsair I made a video on. It starts up way faster than this thing does. Oh, look at that, see? Pretend you're in a boot loop and that's all you saw was the HTC screen. I just got out of it by holding down the power button. I wanted to go ahead and get that out of the way so people don't freak out. Look, it's rebooting again. This phone is awesome. I have a CDO case on it right now, and I cannot tell you how much I love this case. You don't feel like you're going to drop the phone. It feels sturdy, like if you dropped it, it would be okay. You're not going to scratch up any of the edges. Your camera's protected. The little glossy back that people complain about because it gets fingerprints and stuff, no scratches on that. And can you imagine how easy it would be to scratch up that glossy back? Glossy. Somebody posted on Twitter and accidentally said Glossy Carter instead of Flossy Carter. That's another thing I want to mention real quick. My boy Flossy Carter, he's going to be doing his real review of this phone after he gets it. So he's going to post an unboxing video here very soon, and then after a week of using it as his main phone, he's going to make a real review, which is what I'm doing. And I got the idea from him. So you know what, Flossy? I stole that from you. Haha! This is my real review. I've had this phone for a good week now. I have no complaints at all, except for two. You can't use micro USB OTG adapters, so no flash drives, no keyboards, no mouses. I'm using Chainfire XDA's DSLR controller app to control my camera using my Asus Transformer Prime. With the Galaxy Nexus, I can do the same thing. I don't have to have my tablet with me to control my camera. I can just use the Galaxy Nexus because it supports USB OTG. This does not. Neither does any other HTC phones. That's my biggest complaint about this phone. Plus, since you only have the 3 capacitive buttons, you have a menu button that's there 24/7 while you're on Facebook, while you're playing Grand Theft Auto, and etc. Lots and lots of apps have that menu button down there at all times. So it's kind of like the Galaxy Nexus where you have on-screen buttons and they never go away, except for when you're watching a video. Same goes for this. There are some apps that are ICS compliant, like Riptide. Plays beautifully on this device. Set it to maximum graphics, no complaints. It uses all 4.7 inches of this 720p screen. Now obviously I can't see what I'm doing, but some apps like this use the whole screen without having a menu button there. Then you have apps like Plants vs. Zombies and Grand Theft Auto that have the little menu button there all the time. Now, once you root and install a Deodex ROM, you can get rid of that. They have it mapped where the recent apps button is actually the menu button. But if you're not into rooting, you have no choice. You're going to get stuck with this menu button that's there 24/7 on some apps. Until that app becomes ICS compliant, like the Play Store and Titanium Backup, where it puts the menu button up there. or somewhere on the screen rather than it being down there all the time like on Facebook. But if you root your device and you install DODEX ROM, you can get rid of it, and then the recent apps button becomes the menu button, and then holding down the home button for a couple seconds takes you to your recent apps. And of course, my how to root video will come very soon, hopefully tomorrow. I'm going to unlock the bootloader either tonight or tomorrow morning, and I'm going to install custom recovery using fastboot, because if you unlock your device, you are not rooted. You still have to root it to install custom recovery if you're going to use Goo Manager to do it. If you use the .image file, you can actually flash the recover.image with fastboot without being rooted. Same applies to the Transformer Prime. If you unlock the bootloader, you're not rooted. You can use fastboot to install custom recovery once you unlock your device. And I'm going to do that video hopefully tomorrow. You can make phone calls and use data at the same time. I'm going to call Bank of America, put it on speaker. You can't see that from here, I know you can't, but I'm still connected to 3G. While I'm on this call, I can still get on Plume, access my mentions, tweet, I can still post pictures on Facebook and Instagram, I can still do whatever I want to do while I'm on the call. So if you have a Bluetooth headset, you can use it. And also, I'll put up a screenshot of the 3G speeds that I got. And you know what? I don't need a screenshot. I got 2.2, 2.1, and 2.0 megabits per second on my speed test with 3G, because I was connected to a Vision Tower, the new towers that Sprint's putting up to make your 3G much faster. The speed tests on this phone are insane. I am getting impressive speeds, and I cannot complain at all. Okay, for the rest of this video, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to show you the phone better, because apps like YouTube let you view videos in HD, and I want you to see that much better than you are now. 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. This is after a fresh reboot. I want to go ahead and let you know right now that quadrant scores are nothing shy of 5,000. I'll open up Facebook, and you see right there, menu button, never goes away. Speed test. Here's the results that I was talking about. Let me dial down the white balance. I got 2.2, 2.1, and 2.0. I am very happy with these speeds. I don't get crap for a signal where I am. I need to get an airwave. Then you have some apps like Titanium Backup that are ICS compliant and put a menu button there at the top. So you don't always have one down here. If you're gonna have one down there all the time, you might as well be using the Galaxy Nexus or just on-screen buttons. I wanna show you this again real quick. Put it on speaker. This phone is very loud, by the way.
Enter your telephone access ID, card, or account number now.
Open up the Google's Play Store.
If you don't have a telephone access ID,
apps. Shut up, dude. I don't use Bank of America anymore. It's garbage. So my 3G speeds are too freaking terrible to even do this video properly. But trust me, 3G works while you're making calls just fine. I'm going to show you YouTube real quick. You click on a video and it's in HD and it looks good. Open up one more video just to show you. HD.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Floss.
Looks crystal freaking clear on a 4.7 inch 720p screen.
Nexus or the iPhone 4S.
No complaints at all. Oh yeah, when you buy this device and you activate Dropbox on it, you get 25 gigabytes of space. If you can see right there, I have a total of 37.5. When you use the multitasking button, things are a little bit slow. Like when you kill them, see that delay? You can't just keep swiping like you can on a Galaxy Nexus or something. I'm gonna play some music real quick. Whenever you lock the device, and then you unlock it, you can actually pause your music, skip the track, and then you can access your notifications if you have any, which I don't. And I can tell you right now, I got this little music bullet right here, so it's not going to sound that great. I had intentions of hooking it up to my good speakers, but my wife's playing Modern Warfare, my daughter's not being so quiet. So I'll plug this in. And you'll notice at the top, when I start playing the song, that it'll say Beats Audio. You turn off Beats Audio, and it does not sound as good, I can promise you that. So Beats Audio is a go. I got this Linksys E4200 router right here next to me, and a 50-foot Ethernet cable running to my living room because I get such bad Wi-Fi. The E4200 is a dual band router. So if you check this out, the Halo one's 2.4 gigahertz, and this Xbox Live one is 5 gigahertz. So it picks up both 2.4 and 5 gigahertz, which is awesome because not a lot of devices that I've used offered that. In fact, none of them have. The only ones I've had that offered it was the touchpad and my wife's Galaxy Tab. One thing I want to cover real quick is this device does have face unlock. Right there. Continue, and there's my camera. I need to get a better tripod that has like a crane arm on it because it's really ghetto the way I have it. But you put your face in front of it and it focuses on your face and it only lets you unlock it. But there is a security flaw where if you hold a good enough picture up to it, or if you have a picture of somebody on your laptop and you hold it up to the screen on the laptop, you can actually unlock it using their face. So it's not the most secure thing in the world, but it's there in case you want to use it. Something I want to show you real quick too is you can take screenshots just like you could before. Simply hold down the power button and then press the home button and it takes a screenshot. That puts it in your camera shots folder. There is another way to do it as well. Hold down the volume down and power button at the same time like on the Galaxy Nexus. And it takes a screenshot, usually a little animation, and it tells you that it's saving it. And it puts that inside a screenshots folder. So it puts it in two different locations, depending on which way you take the screenshot. One complaint that I do have about the lock screen is that when it fails because there's not enough light, the unlock buttons are way up here. So you gotta slide your finger up and unlock it, and it's kind of like, I don't know why they couldn't make the unlock buttons a little bit lower. I'll show you real quick, why not? So I set up face unlock, I'm good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and lock it, and then unlock it. You can still bring down your notification bar and swipe stuff out of the way. But you can't actually go to them until you unlock it. Now we're gonna let it fail, unlock it. Whoa, how, what? Try that again. What the heck? Oh, I had it on a timeout setting from when I was actually using it before. This is exactly what I was talking about. The buttons are really high up, so when I want to do my pattern, I often mess up because this is how far my finger can go. So yeah, that's just a small tiny complaint. Wish the buttons to unlock it were a little bit lower. Other than that, I highly recommend this device. It doesn't support micro USB OTG for apps like DSLR controller, like I said, but if that's something you never use, then don't worry about it. I'm an Android nerd that's always hacking my devices and using it for things it wasn't meant for. I really don't have that much more to say. I did a first impressions video and covered a lot of things that I didn't cover in this video because I didn't want to repeat myself. If you want to check it out, I'll try to make it one of the first links in the description. Please, please, please watch it if you haven't seen it yet. This device is amazing. If you've ever had an HTC device, get this phone. This screen is beautiful. Apps like Riptide, they just look amazing. I don't know if my camera can pick it up all that well, but this just looks amazing. You're just gonna have to see it for yourself. This phone is a major go. Now, I will be doing a full nitty-gritty comparison between this and the Galaxy Nexus, and you're gonna wanna watch it, trust me. If you're asking me, should you get this device or should you get the Nexus, I would ask you, have you ever had an HTC device? If you're used to Sense, go with this phone. Trust me, you will not regret it. This is a great phone, and to be honest, I'm kind of lost between keeping this this or trading my wife for her Galaxy Nexus, because I truly like the fact that the Galaxy Nexus has CM9, AOKP, and tons of support. I can hook my camera up to the Galaxy Nexus and control it using DSLR controller. I can hook a USB mouse up to it. I can hook a USB keyboard up to it. I can do anything I want. There's no limitation. This device is faster than the Galaxy Nexus, trust me. And I'm gonna put up screenshots of the battery life that I got. I hardly ever got less than 17. And trust me, that was with playing Riptide, Grand Theft Auto, using the movie creator app, just actively using the device all day long. This is a battery that's hard to kill. I can promise you that. If you get stuck in a boot loop, you can simply hold down the power button for 10 seconds. Pretend you couldn't touch the screen or do anything right now. You can still actually restart it. And bam, you're no longer stuck in a boot loop. I'm going to end this video. I'm going to go unlock this device, install custom recovery, install Viper Boys ROM, and put it all on YouTube. Trust me, if you have this device, you're going to want to subscribe. I will be doing plenty of videos on it. I'm giving you my honest opinion of it. Get this phone. I've had a Samsung moment back in late 2009, early 2010. I had a Samsung Intercept, Samsung Transform. Then I went directly to the Evo 3D. I do not miss the 3D at all. This device is amazing. I love it. Go get it. I am dead serious. The only reason I would say get the Galaxy Nexus is that it has custom ROMs right now. It will have the next version of Android before any other device does. It supports USB OTG, and I can take the battery off of it and put a 3800 milliamp extended battery from CDO on it and get hella good battery life with AOKP and an extended battery. If you like this video, please, please, please give it a thumbs up by clicking the like button. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. You will not regret it. I upload high quality HD content, and I spend hours editing trying to make it perfect and keep it entertaining. This is What Would Josh Do, and I'm out.